So, fresh to Portland, I haven't even gone to the cannabis shop yet. But I have grand intentions. Gotta use AWP. I think I wrote more on the plane and, the cab ride over here than I've written in the past several months. So, this is the freshest thing I've written. Favors for favors versus favor favors or favor favors.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. It's rare to have an AWP poem, even though we probably all have AWP poems. So this was one I wrote pretty homeless in Chicago one year. Humbling hangover. It's snowing, I can't eat, I'm napping in the Harold Washington Library. There is a conference filling the Hilton, but today I can't bear them. Nor can I afford a room. Public makes more sense to me. I rode the escalators, saw sight lines from the top floor, and overheard the Vietnam vets swap mud clogging their barrels stories. I rest with the homeless lady next to me, sorting her bags within bags, wounds for lugging her every nothing belonging. She finishes, examines her worn soles. I am lucky to have so many lessons packed and laid out before me. She must feel secure. She left her things while she went away. I'll watch them. Really happy to be reading with the rigorous crew, an unlikely banned by Roz, as much as I try to get in. It's a political poem, and hopefully you'll feel this one. Deported oarsman. Hell hoarding, money scores, bottlenecked and automated, break for the piranha land, unfortunate force field of warlords and jihadi stations, maelstroms. Refugees hail countries immediately. Cordless borders mortared, brick by encrypted brick. Spanglish isn't sexy anymore, or is it? Plebeians to possibilities and universal disease. The first version of justice still enacted. Surveillance for surveillance, prop for prop, hack for hack, absent alms. The future ain't ever coming back. A fragmented figment of zero nonsense. The hillbilly, beacon of stability. In reverent progress, pilfering primarily by the pilgrims, under whose policies we remain orphans, offspring, captured by a decomposing rain. And why should we not damn our withering to spring? And why should we not feel the fluster further? Sensitize our oppression and fortunes to understudies of undertakers. And why should we not care when they don't upstage us? And why should we not fight in the streets for the same fucking thing everyone fights in the streets for? And then why should we not exist and think not of not freely thinking? Then why should we not believe the sharks and the remoras are breeding as well as the vultures, lions, and gazelle? And it's us, them, and the whole fucking periodic table bleeding or drawing blood or fleeing to attack our prey. Another livelong eternity which extinction still strikes as the most bearable and dignified fate, even after all the beauty of Earth blows into vacant, freezing space, like the goodbye kiss it was always meant to erase. This is a new book, and this is actually out of the appendices. But it's kind of, it's more of a musical performance. So this is kind of like doing an acoustic set, and I'll just do a part of it. It's titled Diamonds in Dystopia. All know who you are, wholehearted. You download an episode often. Hold down apostasy jobs, dancing sunlight and psychoanalysis. New dimension, new struggle. Street view drop in the Dow Jones departs on Facebook, Twitter, Google Maps. Can't afford allegiance rates. The 20th century expressed this. The positive forces eliminate the common denominator. All regularities, steps towards unification. Built borderless, cheap, even free. We farmed fish fishermen assign values to the viewer. When streaming's easy, how we numb, used to watching people drown. Everybody elements, unraveled connection. Each and every year wasn't taken for granted. There are 14,000 planes, the amount of salmon to disappear. Dams everywhere. But are there interfaces that tell of great nature? We often say to companies eating themselves, solve. It becomes a threat to spark a solution. And we keep growing, attempting to reach outside the world and make way. Complicit combat of the collaborative red-eyed flock. Don't mind stepping for clean water. The radioactive boys of dust, threatened observers, committed organic, ubiquity of gluttons outside interference, felt like today. A fish now two blooms, mean moon phenomena, symmetries, struggle, cyborgs, disarm the certainty of domination preferred by our elders. Coded origin story defines the nowhere. Mode of mud, matter provided, man analyzed Eden, then analyzed people, the good and grave, one garden. We script war, crosshairs, two tiny lines joined against. Our utopia is our apocalypse.